camera decided that I must have something interesting to say here today on DaveDashTV. So, let's see if I do. I have managed to wake up on a Thursday now and still have my platinum status. Yeah. I woke up yesterday, Wednesday, at 1:03, deliveries. And then I said, oh, well, I'm not going to really do anything on Wednesday. Wednesday is short day for my kids. And so, wasn't going to do any deliveries yesterday. So I was taking a chance, but now I got my regular lunchtime available here. As far as I know, anyway, unless my wife tells me otherwise. And we put the twin screen back on. Gave it a good wipe down with lens cleaner. I've got a little tiny mirror up in here. Don't know what that shot's going to be like. I'm interested in checking. And yeah, everything is on DaveDashTV. So we're going to just go out like it's a regular day, like it's the easiest thing in the world to maintain platinum, and do our thing today in the gig economy. We're just going to ride the scooter. It's a beautiful day in Santa Cruz, California. So I'm excited to get out into it, share it with you. All right. We're verified on Uber Eats. Once in a while. It's cool. They're trying to control just anybody using. And Grubhub's asking me for my password, so alright. Checking out your boy, making sure I'm not some kind of just anybody using the system. Alright, let's go. Getting a little bit of a late start, trying to get my house in order. Alright, we are online with all three apps. Let's see what it's like to keep the windscreen up a little bit on my helmet, since I got things to figure out here. I got about a half a tank of gas, a little less. So that's good for maybe 40 miles, 30 or 40 miles. It sounds loud in my helmet, so let me try this. Did Grubhub just give me an offer? It did, and I almost didn't hear it. Let me turn my helmet on. So, 10:13 for 9 miles. It's taking it over to almost Aptos. 10:13 for 9 miles, and it's Grubhub. 10:13's kind of nice, but I need DoorDashes, and I don't know. I'll take it. Because who knows, maybe I'll get over there and it'll be good. Alright, so anyway, I know I'm going over to the Santa Cruz Diner over here on Mission, and I'm picking up and taking over to Capitol or SoCal or something, so see what happens. Grubhub just added an add-on that I'm gonna take, so now I'll probably pause everything else because I already got 2 pickups to do. I'm not going to try and do another one on top of 2 pickups. So, alright, Grubhub, you got me. 1 hundo. I'm working for thee. Arrived. Hi.
Hi. For what?
No, I'm gonna do a pickup for Grubhub.
Give me 1 second.
Thanks.
I know I'm playing the gas.
Hi. Alicia on Grubhub. Beef pho. I see the pho. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna go out the back door over here.
That's not greedy, it's good business.
When you die, they're gonna play that on the screen and be like, no, you go to super helpful.
Alright, she gave me this fun. She went through the whole thing of putting it in a box and everything, and it's gonna just dump over if I leave it like that. So I'm gonna take each out, use one of my big cup holders inside the base. Alright, now those are well distributed. So now I just have an empty cardboard box. And I'll put everything in that. Yes. Alright, now I got a new floor, a little higher, but it should fit fine for Ike's sandwiches. Alright, let's go get them. Probably shouldn't be considering a bunch of extra stacking since that's a lot of food that just went in there, and at some point I reach maximum capacity. Alright, but not yet. Let's go get Ike's sandwiches across the street. DaveDashTV. Alright, we got the green light. Let's get this U-turn tucked in. Oh my gosh, my Blazer Traverse wants to do the same thing I'm doing. Good job. Alright, having fun now. Better to be busy than bored on DaveDashTV. It's not a dash, not an actual DoorDash, whatever. Doesn't have to be. Let's just be out here. Let's just get orders. We got one right away. Turned into a double. Not a very high dollar order, but we will do a good job on it. And it'll get us off to a start. Ooh, bonk. Gotta watch out for hitting my camera on the higher screen. Boom. Don't need to have that. Alright, my guys. Here we go to Ike's. Hey, I'm gonna do Allison on Grubhub. Allison. Allison F. So got a drink on it. It's the one with the fountain drink.
Starting route. Head north on Ocean Street, then take a slight right turn onto Plymouth Street.
It actually has me delivering this one before I go do the next pickup, so. Oh no, I have the other food already in here. Duh. Only thing is I gotta take all this stuff out to get this drink into the cup holders. Alright, that's gonna change. That's still gonna work. Now the box. Now the Ike's, which is going out first. I just can't forget there's a drink at the bottom. Boom. We are in like Flynn. Alright, I think it's having me go right behind here and stay in the neighborhood. Or it's having me jump on the freeway. And keep left. Alright, we're gonna get on the freeway for at least one exit. We're only 1.6 miles, so probably just one exit. There we go. getting off at the first exit. Don't even have to get out of this lane unless this Honda is too slow. Come on. Woo! Love the new belts. Love the new variator. Love the new clutch. This was the spot right here where my old one blew. Coming around that very freeway entrance and trying to get off on this exit right here. When it blew, I was pushing it on the side of the road right over here. All right. 1 mile away from the first drop. I think the other one, I don't remember how much of an add-on it was miles-wise. Might have been a couple though. We'll see. We'll see, and then we'll decide if we'll turn on the DoorDash and Uber Eats right then. Tesla's sticker says eco-friendly, not Elon-friendly. It's too bad you have to make that clear, but I can understand. Alright, going all the way under here to get that drink out. Boom, got the drink. Alright, get the reset, reinstall. Booyah. Alright, got that one down. Now we navigate. Oof, 11 minutes. Wow.
Starting route.
Alright, you guys keeping me busy.
Harrison Avenue. Then take first left onto Melrose Avenue.
Where are we going for all these miles? All the way to Aptos. Okay, well, we're probably going to jump on the freeway, and so no point in turning apps on. Should have a little run on the freeway here. See how the scooter does with the tall windscreen and new transmission parts. I've been able to get some good top speeds. I don't know if I need to, but the Piaggio Liberty doesn't seem to mind getting up over 70 miles an hour on its dial anymore. And it used to be kind of hard to get it there before. Now it kind of goes there. And when I do it on the GPS, I'm getting at least, usually getting about 67 or 68 out of that when it's over 70 on this dial. So speed limit's 65. If I can do 69, I'm okay with that. This add-on is a kind of a FPOS, but you know, better to be busy than bored. So it's hard not to take add-ons. Usually an add-on is going to be another delivery that's pretty close, or a pickup that's pretty close. So in this case it was 2 pickups right across the street from one another, and now 2 drop-offs that are kind of on opposite sides of town. But it's not a bad deal to get sent out to Aptos. See if you can get a cool offer that brings you back. The only thing especially here at the beginning of our shift, our planned, intended shift, it's kind of not great to take one of these right about like 1:45 or something like that, and then you're going way out. Basically, you just have to turn the apps off and race to get back, because I got things I got to do at 2 o'clock. It's non-negotiable. So, taking an order like this that poops me all the way 7 miles away from the downtown area is fine. Right above the cement ship. Seacliff. Yeah, when I was back at the Santa Cruz Diner and this add-on came in and said Cedar Street, I definitely thought it was downtown, where there is also a Cedar Street, and it made this offer very takeable. I have to remember that reading is fundamental, and the information is there, and it says Cedar Street Aptos is different than Cedar Street Santa Cruz. And that's all part of learning. It's no big deal. Just go ahead and do the delivery. Here we go. Yeah. Bang your camera into the windscreen. You can do it. You just gotta get used to it. All right. I like to close this up before I go, because it's easy to forget on your way back when you just want to bounce. Booyah. And a double Grubhub is down. We're over in the Aptos area now, so we'll go to the center of it. If there is a hot zone, we'll go to that on DoorDash. Let's see. DoorDash doesn't even have an Aptos hot zone right now. We'll go into where we know it is. And if anything happens, we'll take it. If not, we'll start crawling back along SoCal and take our time on DaveDashTV. We could take a look at the cliff from over here. One of the best spots. One of the best spots in Aptos anyway. Seacliff. Now I want you to see what I can see. See if there's anybody at the kiosk. If there is, we'll just turn around. If not, we'll just turn around. There's nobody in there. All right. Let's go down to the ocean then. If we're gonna hang out in Aptos for just a minute to see if we get an order, we might as well go to the prettiest spot. It's pretty from the cliff top too, but since nobody's at the kiosk. Hey, little kid. Pretty, pretty. All right. Got a closure for vehicles here, so that's where we'll do a little flip back. Yep. Chilling in a beach town's not too shabby. Alright, I see a park ranger type leading a little tour coming up the walkway, so I'm not gonna... Oh, hi! Oh, my bad. Beep, beep. There we go. Watch out, you guys. Hi, sweetie. Alright. Enjoy. Have a great day. Alright. Hey, bud. We can ride this little beach road back and forth a little bit. I like it. This out here is what we call the cement ship, and the part that is a triangle in the front, that's the deck that used to be flat but is broken off and is sunk in like that. And then you can see the other deck, the further back deck is still there, and then way in the back there's more. It's there used to be a pier going out to it, and it was parked there. The cement ship, it's actually got cement as one of the building materials, and yeah, the pier is gone, but the ship remains. It's visually interesting. Unfortunately and sadly, every year, not every year, but all too often, somebody goes out there and tries to swim around in it and gets killed. So it's a place where people go to drown sometimes, maybe even sometimes on purpose. All right, let's go a little bit further down the beach here, see if we get an order. Ooh, Aptos has got a hot zone now, right near me. Seacliff's now got a hot zone, so we're kind of close to it even. All right, we're doing our job. There were about 3 dudes right there just exercising at the base of those steps. Some people have discovered that doing that set of steps is a great cardio workout. And they've even put some like chin-up bars and stuff underneath them at the bottom, so they can get a full workout. Pretty, pretty. I got a roundabout coming, so when I go around that roundabout and come back, we will have done one of the pretty things one can do in Aptos on a beautiful day here on DaveDashTV. This is Rio Del Mar Beach Flats up ahead. I'm not going to try and cross the bridge there on my scooter. We'll go back up the way we came. That'll take us back into Seacliff where the hot zone is. Pretty nice. Good look at our our cement ship. Yeah, when I was young, I think as a kid, I grew up here, we could walk out on the cement ship itself. We could walk not only onto the pier, but all the way out and onto the cement ship itself. And then they closed the ship and put up a fence. And then the whole pier's gone now. Alright, I'm about as far out here in Aptos as one might want to get. DoorDash says for 5 to 15 minutes between orders. So I put 5 on the timer. If I can get one, great. This would be about as far away as I'd want to go. Hopefully I don't get one that's taking me out to Watsonville or something. But I'll park here. I got the Aptos Street Barbecue right behind me. I got a Betty's Burgers across the street. I got a Safeway. Not a Safeway. I do have a Safeway, but a Starbucks across the way. And a number of other places nearby. So I'll do 5 minutes. See what happens. Just as I was saying that, a monarch butterfly fluttered by. So I've only got a limited amount of time available in my daily, semi-regular schedule to get out here and do deliveries. So you don't like to waste your time. It's better when you're doing offers and you got offers. So anytime you're just kind of sitting around waiting is not great. It's also not great to just ride around aimlessly for no reason, but at least that's kind of fun. Nothing wrong with that sometimes. But you may be wondering if it's possible to juggle a busy schedule. Like I have kids and they have to go to school and then I gotta pick them up and stuff like that. And yeah, get a little you time, get out here, have some fun interactions. Don't just sit around your house doom scrolling. I recommend it. I don't know if my phone must have been listening to me, but my Facebook feed is starting to be full of ads for GLP medications, like off the charts, like every ad, and lots of them. So it's weird to be getting bombarded with the latest medical dieting stuff. Makes you wonder if science is going to finally figure something out and make it easy. Or, I don't know. I'm about to run out of time on my timer here. I think I already did. Alright. Let's not sit around in Aptos anymore. Start crawling back. Aptos, you were too quiet. Too quiet in Aptos. Yep. That's the bummer about leaving the hot zone to take a far delivery. If you don't get one that takes you back, then now you got the shame crawl trying to get back. And I'm pretty low on gas, so have to keep our eyes on that. But we're about to pass Cabrillo College, which is the community college here in Aptos, California. A lot of kids that go to the high schools around here come here. Alright, Grubhub. What you got for me, Grubhub? $9.63 for 26. Alright. Looks like it's picking up on the way from here and going to the regular downtown area. So that's good. It's no longer a total shame crawl. We're going to be able to pick up here on 40 for SoCal, right on SoCal. And yeah, right in the middle of SoCal. We'll pick up, take it into downtown. Nothing to it. $9.63. We got that. The only thing that's kind of, you know, not great about it is that I'm pausing my DoorDash, and I woke up this morning at a 103. I don't know. It's not a very safe place. I don't like to wake up and have lost my platinum. So I'm always trying to rack up DoorDashes, but not enough to turn things off like I was yesterday. Yesterday I was giving DoorDash a lot of priority, a lot of extra. Not yesterday, but the day before. The last episode of DaveDashTV. I was giving DoorDash a lot of my priority time. But now it's just gonna have to elbow its way in, because I'm into taking orders that, you know, keep me busy. That's the thing. I do have a limited amount of time, but I do have from 11 to 2 pretty much every school day when my kids are at school. 11 to 2 that I have to work with, which is like the lunch rush. Sometimes I can get out at 10 if I want to, but it's always so slow that it's almost like never worth it. So here, get it. 12-1-2, 3 hours. 3 hours to do things. 3 apps in 3 hours that I'm working with. So far today, this will be my 3rd pickup. And it's just past noon. So if I'm doing at least 2 an hour, that's good. More is better. But like that Grubhub that I just did, it kept me busy the whole hour basically. Since I didn't get another one until now. Alright, we're gonna do a little U-turn right across this double yellow. Alright, here we go. El Chipotle Taqueria in SoCal. Feels like my rear brake needs me to tighten it up again. It's starting to get a little sloppy. Alright, here we go. More details. The order is for Richard. Hi. Hi, you have Richard for Grubhub? Nachos and a bottle of water. Nachos and a bottle of water. Veggie nachos. for Richard.
For Richard?
For Richard, yes. Well, that took a little bit of a wait. And I forgot to push arrived when I got here, so that means I kind of look like I was late. I like to find the back and put it towards the front of my bike on these things that have lids that close. All right, that's down. So, whatever. I was waiting on my time instead of theirs. Oh yeah, you can get on the freeway. Scooter rules. Grubhub's gonna do another add-on here. 2.4 miles. Nothing to it. Alright. We'll take it. Grubhub. Keeping us busy. This time for sure both my drop-offs are down here. Alright. Get gas after that. Coming into this Holiday Inn Express for a drop. Drop this Mexican food, see if my customer comes out. What I'm gonna do. Okay, 1410, more details. Leave first floor, room 110. All right, we're gonna do that. First floor, room 110, then we got another pickup after that. Hi, I have a drop off for room 110, it says.
Okay, are you going to the room directly?
Yeah, if I can.
Down the hall, then make a right.
Thanks.
How's it going?
Great, 110.
07 is the code.
Boom, boom.
Oh, yep.
Thank you.
Have a go.
You too. All right, Taqueria, Papasudo, here we go. A U-turn. Oh yeah. Definitely when I was doing Uber Eats and fiending to get to do DoorDash, I wasn't thinking in the back of my mind too much that Grubhub was going to be actually the hot one. but here we are. Oh God, Taqueria. Las Pupuseria. This is a pupuseria up in here too. Got this. Scooter tutor cut parking. Bow. Let's not forget to mark arrived this time. Arrived. That stuff matters on the clocks. Hey. Yes, please. Rachel S. Grubhub. Here we're looking for a super burrito and a can of Diet Coke, and we're going to make sure it says Rachel. That's the Rachel order? Yeah. Thanks, bud. Oh, no problem. Take your time. Take your time. See you later. Woo. Pulled it. Alright, this one's got a Diet Coke, but it's inside the bag, and I'm not too worried about it. So, I'm starting to look at the calendars, and I'm noticing that we're about 6 months away from when we last did the Scooter Cannonball. So that was 2025 Scooter Cannonball. It was in June, and it ended in the very first week of July. So we're 6 months after that. That means we're about 6 months away from them announcing the next one, and then about 12 months away from the next one. So 18 months, a year and a half before we start riding. So 18 months to do things, to be prepared. And some things take a long time and they're slow. And you got to do them a little bit at a time. Over time. Pace yourself, slow and steady, and I've always kind of found that, or so far found anyway, that Scooter Cannonball itself is a metaphor for sort of taking life slow and steady, and that you got a long way to go, but you only got like a limited amount of power and energy. So prepare yourself as well as you can, and then be prepared to be patient. So with 18 months between now and Scooter Cannonball, my question for myself is, what can I do in terms of body transformation to have myself be as healthy as I can, healthy and lightweight and strong as I can be? Can future me 18 months from now be in some really good shape? Then future me will be happy because I'll be able to do even better on the Cannonball 27. So 18 months is a long time. Set realistic goals. Should be able to achieve things. Yeah, I got a biker wave. Good one.
Turn left onto CA1.
Alright. Half a mile from this Grubhub drop. Let's get all these other ones back up. DoorDash, I've been paused almost the entire time I had available. Alright, we resume now. Let's see, where is this Grubhub actually going so we can know what we're talking about? Yeah, we're almost there. Half a mile. If I get an order offer from something else, I'll just finish this delivery and then go get it. So yeah, I guess the phone is listening because it's sending me all these GLP ads. I'm halfway decent at being disciplined, but really to turn you know, my body around and get it to start losing weight instead of gaining weight, it's going to require a lot of sustained discipline and slow progress. So I've been looking at and trying to convince myself that maybe I could do something that's like a goal of trying to get my body to lose and keep off 3 pounds per month. About a pound every 10 days. And with 18 months, that's like over 50 pounds. So that would put me at a real nice goal, real nice weight. Under 200 pounds easily. Sort of in the 180s or so. If I can do it, realistically. And I've done it before. I'm halfway decent at it. But these new drugs they got out right now sure make it seem like that people are just guaranteed success. Wouldn't be, I mean, in 18 months I should look at what the budget would be on it, see if it would be worth it. It's like $200 a month or something. I don't know. I'm imagining that's about what it would cost. Got Bobby Kennedy signs up for president. That's interesting. Still, it's 2026 for one thing, but I mean, makes you wonder what you're into. A little cubbycito, I can do that. Go. All right, taking offers online. Got this $2 Uber Eats offer. Let's see if I can see it. Wow. $2 for 10 minutes, 0.8 of a mile. It's a really simple order, but still. I'm not taking a $2 order. That's definitely a no tip order. So I'm not that desperate for Uber Eats right now. Oh, that felt good. That felt good to decline one. We can do better than a $2 order. I just pulled into the gas station here. Now I'm getting this Uber Eats order. 2 miles, $8.56, Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's made me wait that time. But we're gonna go ahead and take it. 2 miles for $8.56 we can do. All right. we're getting gas here. All right, so you're only ever putting like 1 gallon of gas in this tank anyway, so if you're stopped for gas, it's not going to take you very long to put 1 gallon in. Don't let it stress you out. Just put the gallon in and now you're hecka chill because you got gas. All right. That guy was kind of a douche coming at me with his car. All right, taking his time. Good enough. I have my own little scooter parking shop. Stop right here. All right. Spot. Scooter parking spot. Let's get Homer backing into the hedge. Hey, thanks.
Yeah, this is for Claire.
I got this one for Georgia. Can I take it? Yeah. Thank you.
You're here for Jared, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Coming too.
Looks like we're here. Hey, I'm
Georgia?
for Georgia.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the Chipotle that we're next to, it's a DoorDash. It's $5.75 for 2.1 miles, which isn't a very long. It's actually right back to here again. All right. So let's go get that Chipotle. Right around the corner. All right. Already says arrived at store. That's funny. Because we're so close. All right. Let's just keep everything else on. DoorDash is the only one I worry about declining, so if another offer comes in that's good, I can probably take it. Alright, Chipotle, Chipotle. Yes, please. Louisa for DoorDash.
Thank you.
Great, man. Thanks. All right, Louisa, be there soon. The fanciest.
Cool bike.
Thanks. You guys got a project. 2 engines on the driveway. That's pretty unusual. All right, Louisa. Okay, can I give it to you?
Yeah. Thank you.
You bet. You bet, my pleasure. Good luck with your project. 3.2 miles, $4.4, Panda. I only have less than an hour left, so I'm gonna go ahead and decline this $4.40 for 3.2 miles. It's a lot of work for a short amount of money, and I only have a little bit of time left. So I'll decline that one. Do a little cherry picking, especially when it comes to Grubhub and Uber Eats. DoorDash, I'm a little bit over the barrel because I need orders. That one right there puts me at 104. And yeah, 104 in my last 30 days. You gotta maintain 100 to keep your platinum status. So I'll take you, DoorDash, but I don't know if I want these $5. This one's going all the way to the university. $5 for Uber Eats. I don't need it. I'm gonna skip it. All right, there's a better offer out here, or a DoorDash. So I declined to Grubhub, I declined to Uber Eats. They were both low dollar orders. Let's drop down into the downtown area, see if we can get a good one before we run out of time here today. Kind of tow truck or something. Oh, the popo. Doing popo things. You doing food delivery on it?
Huh?
You doing food delivery? Come on! You're the first guy I've seen other than me on a bike. Right on. What's your name? Steve? I missed it. Right on. I saw a guy on a big old Triumph there with a food delivery bag in the back. Nice. All right, one other guy out here doing food delivery on a bike. Sweet. Just picked up from McDonald's, he said. I didn't get his name. Hopefully I'll get it next time. Steve, Keith, maybe, but I don't think so. He doesn't look like a Steve or a Keith. Well, there you go. Now I know there are at least 2 of us doing motorcycle food delivery in Santa Cruz. I would have definitely sworn that I was the only one as of yesterday that I'd seen in 6+ months. Now there's some dude on a big old Triumph. Guess Triumphs are kind of mid-sized bike. Nice. Alright, DoorDash, you got me for a little bit of time. I'm in the heart of the downtown now. Geesh, cranes. Like a bunch of tarantula legs going up. Daddy longleggers. I'll go around that. All right, 1:13. I only go till 2 on DaveDashTV. Yeah, okay, they're lowering a whole wall panel over here. Whatever they're building, it's going up fast now. Got the whole panels. Definitely gonna change the look out here. So we're gonna go trolling here through downtown. Slowly. The girl looked like she could kick my ass. I might like it. Well, kind of another slow day, really. Grubhub was popping a little bit. Sent me over to Aptos. I went over to Aptos and I managed to get something in SoCal to bring me back. Had to decline a couple offers, couple of low dollar offers. Just couldn't even bring myself to do that $2 Uber Eats. And I think there was another $2 and something Grubhub, and then a $5 Uber Eats that I declined today. Just couldn't do it. Take Front Street, I guess. Check it out. Hey, here we go, Jamba Juice. I'm there. Alright, so it says I gotta deliver this thing 254 feet. I like that. 254 feet. Alright. Well, that's a fun one. Gonna pick up some Jamba Juice and deliver it 254 feet. Maybe we won't even get back on our scooter. But let's accept it. Head on in. Hey. I'm gonna do order pickup for Patricia. All right, 5th floor at Kaiser. Let's go. Only thing we don't want to do is dump the smoothie over inside the thing here, so nice landing, soft. All right. Feet did it say this was? I don't remember. I got a spot I like to park right around here. Trash cans, pardon me. go. There's your guy right there on DaveDashTV. Looks semi-official, I'd say. Don't want to mess with that guy. He knows what's up. Fishiesel. Got the Jambayus for Patricia on the 5th floor. Here we go.
Is that the geometries for Trisha?
Yeah.
I can take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. That was easy. Alright, so check it out. We got the reflective vest with the scooter cannonball patch. We got some pieces of flare over here. Camera. We got the waist belt. Dang, this guy means business. Thanks, bud. All right. $10.20, $5 offer, all the way to Capitola at 1:30. It's probably gonna be my last one of the day. I guess we'll take it for 10:20. All right. We'll go ahead and leave everything else up just in case it turns into the supreme stack of stacks. But here we go to the meltdown. The meltdown is inside of Denny's. So we gotta go to Denny's. Still a little bit slow. I would say I probably barely made over 50 bucks. I'll have to do a little math on that. This $10 offer at the end is kind of nice. Hopefully it'll be a quick pickup. DaveDash parking. Barrels down. Hi. Yep, picking up Uber Eats Hunter S, 2 items.
Ready?
This is it? Yes. Wonderful. Good job. Thank you. You too. Verify. Complete. Continue. Alright. 11-minute drive. What's this? Grubhub. Five Guys. On Pacific. I can't take it. I'm going the other way. Alright. Good try. But I'm going to Capitola. $5 Starbucks order. It says it's going to take me 10 minutes, but that's where Starbucks on this street, and taking it back to 30th Avenue. I can do that. All right. Cool. So we got a Grubhub. Starbucks is on Claire's to the right. This drop off I'm doing right now is on Claire's to the left. So we'll just drop it off. And we'll go to that Starbucks. Easy. Oops, that's a red light. Alright, why can't I hear in my helmet? Alright, so I got a $5 Uber Eats from that same Starbucks that I just Alright, so I'm stacking a double dirty stack on top of everything at the last minute. And I'm having trouble hearing my headphones. Okay, well, it's all going a little bit to heck right there, but I think we're going to be good. They're both at the Starbucks. I think one was Grubhub, one was Uber Eats. We can handle it. 69, 65.
Hunter has said, leave the door. Leave it after ringing the doorbell.
There it is. Asking for a doorbell ring. I got. At your door, thanks. All right.
Pick up the Starbucks 41st and Claire's Capitola.
I'm gonna go ahead and end my dash because there's no way I should be taking a DoorDash right now, and I don't want to have to decline because I got an Uber Eats and a Grubhub that I'm picking up. All right, DoorDash from 11:02 to 2:52, 2 deliveries, $10.25. Boo! Not awesome. That takes me from 103 to 105, and we'll see. We'll have to stress about waking up tomorrow and finding out that we lost our platinum status if 30 days ago we did 5 or more than 5 deliveries. This almost makes me want to keep track. I wonder if my solo app would make it easy enough for me to go ahead and check, but anyway, that's DoorDash for ya. So $10.25, and there's usually not an extra money that shows up later with DoorDash. 10.25. All right. So we got DoorDash at $10.25. We got an Uber Eats and a Grubhub coming out of this same Starbucks right here. So, oh my gosh, I really hope they're the same Starbucks. I should probably look now. Who's going? You're going. Then me. Alright, so Starbucks 41st and Starbucks 41st. Yeah. Definitely that back brake, I think, wants me to do something to it. Tighten it up. Hey, I'm gonna get this Dorothy D on Grubhub, and then I'm gonna also take Mike Q.
Mike Q, I don't have a Mike Q. Oh, I see. We're still working on it.
Thank you.
I think you're taking over Yesenia. On support.
Yeah. Times 3 equals. So it looks like on the 3 apps together, we made $71.87 today in 3 hours, which is about $24 an hour. I think $24 an hour is probably more than you get to make at a McDonald's or something like that. And there you're just stuck at one place the whole time, and you're not out riding your motorcycle around. So it is worth consideration whether something like this might be the thing for you. I think it might be the thing for me right now. Oh, there goes my alarm telling me I really gotta get ready to be heading towards where my kid goes to school for pickup time. It's 2:15. I'm almost home. I'm gonna make it in time. She really gets picked up at 2:40, so it's gonna work out. We did it. We did 5 orders on Uber Eats. We did, how many did we do today? On Grubhub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders on Grubhub. 5 on Grubhub, 5 on Uber Eats, 2 on DoorDash. 12 orders. 12 orders during a lunch rush is about right. 12 orders in 3 hours. That's pretty good. That's keeping busy on DaveDashTV. Thanks for coming along. If you have enjoyed any of this content, you can give the video a like. That's awesome. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be one of the first, I'm pretty sure. And you'll definitely be in the know, I suppose, if DaveDashTV has more uploads and whatnots. As we dodge Teslas and try to have fun. Out here in the gig economy, being your own boss, kind of. Actually, it seems like the Google Maps lady is my boss, but still. Just twisting the throttle and going, burr, on the Liberty 150. Building up a budget so that I can participate in the 2027 Scooter Cannonball. 18 months away. Also working on my skills in terms of making these videos so that I can be one of the vloggers on the Cannonball this year. So if you follow my channel and subscribe, you'll definitely be there with me on the Cannonball next time. Your boy Dave goes by the name Diva D on the Scooter Cannonball. This time I was under the number 936, which I will hang on to unless I can upgrade it. But I guess sometimes it feels kind of like a slow day, and then you get to the end of it and it was pretty much an average day. I might want to do a whole bunch of DoorDashes, and some days I probably can, but I just can't wait around. I can't wait around. If I'm going to be out here, I want to be busy. So I didn't really get myself involved in too much dirty stackage, but I did stay busy. Maybe I had a little bit of an overlap there on that last one. Did pick up from Starbucks from 2 different places, but boy, that was really nicely set up. Whew. Just another lunch rush here on DaveDashTV, my best and favorite time. The traffic's getting crazy around my kid's school right now. But we'll get in there and we will. That'll be my next pickup. Alright. That's about it. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining today. We will catch you next time as we keep on trying to do it the right way here on DaveDashTV. Peace.